Hey everyone, it's Aaron, and in this video, I just wanted to come on here and show you guys how to authenticate as sudo using Touch ID in Terminal. So no more will you have to enter in your password. You can now just tap your finger on the fingerprint sensor. So for this to work, you're going to need a version of macOS after 10.15 Catalina. I'm using macOS Tahoe in this case. You can also use any terminal, any other emulator. I'm using Terminal, but your emulator has to support the pluggable authentication module. And I believe if you use iTerm, I think iTerm supports that. I'm quite confident. But the first thing we want to do is we want to copy and create a new configuration file. Now, Apple provides a template configuration file to do Touch ID authentication in Terminal. So we're not pulling anything from the internet, we're not downloading any packages. This is all stuff that's provided by Apple that already lies on your Mac. So, and the reason why we're going to copy and basically duplicate it is because each time Apple pushes a new macOS update, it actually overwrites the template file. So we would be having to modify this every time we update our Mac, and that's no good. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So let's do sudo copy, and then the location of the file. Let's look over at my notes here. Sudo local dot template. Let's expand this. I don't like that. Text is big. Okay, and then next we're going to want to do where we want to put it. So same place, and just the same name without template. And then once we hit enter, it's going to want us to authenticate as, since it's sudo command, we authenticate as admin. And that'll be the last time you ever have to type your admin password. All right, and the next thing we want to do is we want to edit this new sudo local file that we have. And you can do this using your preferred text editor. I like Nano, so we're going to use Nano here, if I can spell it right. There we go. And then the location of the file, sudo underscore local. And then once we hit enter, it'll take us to the file, and it's very simple. All we want to do, so yeah, this file only has one, it's only for one thing and one thing only, and that is to allow people to use Touch ID for sudo. So we just want to uncomment this line here. Then we want to do Control-O to save, Control-X to leave. And once we've done that, that's it. So we're actually going to close out of this terminal window, open up a new session here. So I learned something new while making this video, and it's that Terminal does not like it when you're doing a screen recording and trying to sudo. It kept prompting me to manually enter in my password. It wouldn't let me use my fingerprint. So once we are done setting that up and saving that configuration file as before, we want to close out of that terminal session, open a new window, and then we can just type any sudo command we want. So I'll just do like sudo ls, hit enter, and it'll prompt me to verify with my fingerprint. And you can always go back to manually typing it in for whatever reason, just by commenting out that line that we uncommented in the sudo local file. I hope you guys like this video. Please leave a like or feedback, comments. This is like my first ever YouTube videos, and I'm sure I'll post more in the future. Thank you. Have a great day.